Simple, pretty simple video, isn't it? I'm busy looking at my camera at this sign over here, right? And it's a 4, and it's a 6 or a 9, and all of a sudden it's an H and a P. 16 is the light, 8 is the night and day, right? You see, see this? This will cover up. They will become the same, but irrelevant to that. This is 24. This will create the phoenix, P and H, right? HP, PH. We don't even have to look at that. We have to look at 4 and 6. What is 6 and 4? ZERO is 6 and 4. Okay. Inside the word 4 is gold, but it is the AB gold. It is the creation gold of the bypass. 1 in between 2. It is not 3. It's 1 in between 2, right? It is the 4 cube. It becomes the 5. Before, it used to be 2, 4, 6. Now it's 1, 3, 5. Everything became odd because 1 went in between. That is 6 and 4. And I'm going to try and see if I can keep up to it. And boom. Right? If I leave it like that, you think that's the number 4. Or if I keep it like that, that's the U. So it says time is due. Time is up. But then I go like this. Boom. That's the letter D. Right? Instead of HP, it's now DY for die. The die becomes the cube, 21. U is 21, but now we look at the Y, and instead of HP, it's now DY. So what is all this carvings and all the stones that we look from? Anyways, we're going to jump onto something a little bit different. Let's do this over here. Boom, bang. Let's see if we can make it all about 1. Okay? 1, 8, 15, 3, 22, 29, 36, 6. So in the first 6, we have the 7th gate, 1 of every 7. These are all the A numbers. A1, A8, A15, H, A, O. A22, the letter V. 2 and 2 is 4, the letter D. 1 and 5 is 6, the letter F. 2 and 9 is 11, the letter K. We get the king from 1, we get 11. 1 and 1, we get 9, 11 at the 7th gate. If we made another board, we'd have 43 DC, 1, 22, 43. 42 and 1, the 9 lives of the cat inside DC. 50 is the halfway point, 0 equals 6, 29, 79, 87, the gateway. We meet 87 again. Right about right here, we meet 78. And then down here, we meet 87. Because we keep adding, and these are all the 1 positions, okay? I'm going to see if I can get that a little bit clearer because this is very annoying that I can't get this right. 4,000 videos, and I can't get it right. Okay. So now we're checking over there. We get 57 right after 50. We get DC. We get the stars. 56 replaces 21. This will replace 21. 1 between 2. Remember, nothing actually starts until 3, but this we're doing it what 1 does. 1 at 57 creates the moon. At 64, it becomes Zion, Israel. It is 0. Okay. 46, as I said, HP and the number play of how we read the modern art, right? The alphabet, the modern art we were taught. At the same time, 57, we get the moon, we get G and E in the time of George. Remember, Z and E inside the French language, they start to save Z and E inside 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. From 11 to 16, that is 60 plus 21 equals to Venus, plus 6, okay, equals to 87. The gateway, minus 6 equals to 75 G and E, and back to the passage of the moon. 64 goes to 71 or 1771. In fact, they're all 17 because it's 1 to 7. At 8, you start at 1. It's A to G, so it's 1 to 7, so they're all 17s. And remember, 7 is alive only with 1 and 6. I'm looking at the thing over here, but I should be pointing at the book, right? Where's the screen? Right, there's the book over here. So now we're going to go up 71. There's the queen. 78, we're at the gateway. 7 equals to 10. Excuse me, 7 equals to 5. 8 equals 7 equals to 5. 8 equals to 10. Now, why do I do that? Because when you walk into the grocery store and they say 7 cents, you give her a nickel. They say 8 cents, you give her a dime. 105, the hand of God, and the same thing is 50. 50 becomes 56, the same number, because 105 becomes 165, the spirit. in the hand of God because somebody is taking over the hand inside the moon. 3, 6, the ninth one is the moon. The seventh one is DC. The fifth one is the one every 4 years that they add on for the computers. February 29th for the computer system. We run out 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Boom. 78 is 15. 15 equals 6. 7 and 8 is 105. At the same time, boom, minus and plus 78 and 15. Excuse me, 78 plus 15 equals to 93. 78 minus 15 is 63. Back to creation of 666. And where is that creation? Where is the sky from? The Saturn skies. And replaced in low Shu under Saturn skies, we now have low Shu, and we're running Uranus inside of the place of Saturn. And inside of HP, they talk about Uranus right over here. 94 is the number to Uranus. 9 by 4 is 36. 84, or 9 and 4, is the combination of Pluto and Mars, which is changed in low Shu to Saturn and Earth. 6 and 3, the same thing as what number 1 did over here. They changed Earth, and this one is over Hoover Dam. Number 1, Spirit, is over Hoover Dam inside creation. 9 and 6 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 3 and 3 is 6. 6, 6. The woman. Then we go down, Sweet 16. What do we get at Sweet 16? We get 99. We get Pluto in Jupiter. 106 becomes 616, the light. Kansas City, 11 and 3, or counting 1 to 13, equals to 91. That is the 16, 17, and 18. 17 equals to 51. This row is what happens with Mars. The average here, because of the number of rows 51, to 16, 17, and 18, total 51. Then we go to 120, 127, 134 is DC, the spirit inside DC. What is the spirit inside DC? Well, 3 becomes 4. Excuse me. 4 becomes 5. Okay, 3 remains the same. I only can change 1 because only 1 is even. Then I go to 141, and in this one, it's 19. Why did the light all of a sudden just change on me? 19, 20, 21, STU, the spirit of the saints, STU, right over here, STU. 39 is the sky, UT, 41, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is the spirit in the sun, whatever they have in that oscillating sun. 141, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals to 9, equals to the birth spirit. There are 2 of them. There is one, let's say it got doubled through a dual sun, whatever it is. I don't know how that works, but I know it's the 10 card, and in the 10 card, it's got 2 sides, and in both of them, they have a moon, they have a mark, they have their own spirit inside the moon. I'm not sure if they use 1 or not sure if they use 2, but I know if they use 1 or 2, okay, they had to add that in for the moons of Earth and the moons of Pluto and the moons of Mars. Now, I do not know exactly how. If I had the question, okay, I can look it over, or if I was looking over something and bumped into something that needed a number, I would rectify things. Okay, that would work for everybody, because if it's going to work for me, it must work for everybody. 169 is 13 by 13, and right away, boom, 4, 1, 4. Because right away, when you have the same thing, 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, you have 2 of them, you automatically have to have the spirit. Once you got a pair, you got a spirit, and automatically you roll again. So if you roll twice, the minimum you can get is 1 and 1 is 2, and 1 and 1 is 2. That's 4, and then you have to roll again. So the minimum is 7. Otherwise, you go to jail, and that's the rules of Monopoly. So now we have 78 on the right side, 25, 26, 27th. The 27th A. How many A's are there? There are 27 A's right now. We are at the 7th gate. All we're counting is A's. And we count A's all the way up to where we get back to the 7th gate, 87, Uranus and Saturn. Neptune and Uranus. Low Shu brings in Pluto into Neptune. Pluto and Neptune in low Shu. 29 is the birth, 30 is creation, 28 is the cycle. Everything happens in this number right here. 267, 274, 281, 281, Venus, Jesus. Beef cattle at the gate of the moon, 26, 7, the gateway. Okay, remember the gateway on that calculator, the crisscross, right? Between 2 and 6 and 2 and 5, we have to go around this one over here, or we have to go through it, 2 to 5 to 8. Then at the end here, okay, this is the 36th row over here. 105, the hand of God. What is in the hand of God? Boom, 2 solar suns. 15 times 15, 225, 9 quarters. 9 quarters because one of them is 1 and the other is 1 1/4. See the separation? 1, 1, and the quarter it's in between. Everything gets shared above and below. Once I put a third circle on this, right, I share above and below and half, making it 4. But I can make that up, and I don't like that answer. 32, 2 by 3, 2 plus 3, 2 by 3, 2 plus 3, 6 and 5, 11, 6 and 5, 11, boom. 11, 11, hit over here. Here are the 2 skies between, boom, again, the sky and Hoover Dam, the divider. Creation of 9, 180 and 27, 207, 267, and now we're back to over here. We have to work the numbers. What does it do there? I don't know. But if I had some other kind of work with me, oh boy, I just close your mouth, Ron. Okay, okay. Then we go 253. That's Electric Company in Venus. Then there's 260. We have 114. This is Abraham. This is a shutout. Now I don't know what the shutout means. It's 11 and 4, which is KD, or 2 and 4. Something to do with 2 spirits of the cat, 2 minds. I don't know. 38 is within the church. This becomes 267. This is 2, the outside of Zion, Israel, which means the outside of the moon, the circumference of the moon. 92 is in the birth. 64 is in 0, the number to 0. And inside the computer is all about 1024. Back here we have 40, 41, 42. 3 times 41 is 123. 123 times what goes through the moon equals to 5781, which is moon and Venus. What did I just do? 5 by 7, 35. 5 plus 7, 12 and 35, 47. 47, 50 plus 43 is 93. That is Saturn. 93 plus 30. 30 is creation. 123, 1, 2, 3, ABC. Creation, 1, 2, 3, ABC. 50 times 47 is 2350. 43 by 47 is 2021. And 30 by 47 is 1441. Let me see that calculator. 30 by 47 equals 1410. 1410. I don't have that answer 1410, but I will tell you what it is. I hate to do it so fast. I've said it so many times. 7 times 2 is 14, and 5 by 2 is 10. So what this is it's it has to do with Venus, okay, and all the Venus worlds, because they're all the Venus worlds. Remember, once you hit Neptune, after Neptune is K11. Abraham, K11, Venus, 1 and 1 is 2. 8, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. In the numbers, this becomes 2, 4, or 2, 6, 4 again. Because once it says 2, this has to be 2, but it was from 2 numbers, so we have to keep the position up. So put the 2 on the left and the 0 on the right. And we can also split it and turn it around and show you all 4 sides, but I don't know how to do that yet. So all these numbers here is the periods of time. Let's say Moses is, no, let's go to Jesus first. Jesus plus Christ equals 151. And I did this on here, 151. Boy, I don't see it. Well, there's a lot of stuff on here. Let me go through this again. Another thing. 32 degrees, freezing point of insanity, because you can't think, you can't do anything, plus the difference of the black ball equals to 40. 40 minus 40 is minus 40. It's a blank. Everything is free. It's empty, right? It's when Celsius meets Fahrenheit, when 3 meets 6. When 3 meets 6, 32 is the freezing point. 32, 8 and 8 is 16, becomes 48, minus 10.8. 32, 16, 48, minus 0.8, 47, 2. 247. 74, 47 is Uranus. And everything seems to go Uranus and Christ, Uranus, Christ, time, Uranus, Christ, time on the cross. So Uranus, Christ, time on the cross shows me diameter, because the cross is diameter. And then how do we have the cross on a diameter? We'd have to have instead of having Saturn in the sixth position, we'd now have Uranus inside the sixth position, and Saturn would be where Pluto is. And I never really liked Saturn. I don't know why, but I'm starting to think that Uranus is causing all the problems. Raphael, just understanding all the A's, and I showed you 41 of them. 41, 41, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 25,625. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 625 times 41. Okay, but we have to go 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals times 5 times 5 equals 3125 times 41 equals to 128,125 divided by 25 equals to 5125. Earth 52, Mars 51. 103 equals to Mercury. Perfect number for computers, just perfect. We need to separate from that system. Thank you for watching.